Well, hi guys, it's February 13th, and that means I'm getting ready for Valentine's Day. Just kidding. I'm not getting ready for Valentine's Day. I'm getting ready to pay my taxes. So I popped over to TurboTax, and I'm getting ready to pay my income tax. This is the tax we talked about that adults usually pay once a year by April 15th. Now, I'm doing mine early because sometimes I get a refund because I paid too much tax on my payroll tax, and I'm going to get some of that money back. So let's see what happens. I'm not going to show you all my personal finances, don't worry. I'm really wealthy, and that would be tacky. But I do want to walk you through part of this process because it very much relates to what we've been talking about in class. Let's do it. So since I do my taxes on TurboTaxes every year, it remembers a lot of my information from last year. So the first thing it does is ask me if I've had any big life changes that might impact my taxes. Like, did I get married? No, I didn't. Thanks, Cameron. Thanks for nothing. Did I get a new job? Yes, but no, not technically. Did I get a new child? No, unless you guys count. Okay, so the point is that since nothing has changed for me, it's kind of nice. That means my taxes will probably be pretty easy. And then it's going to ask me, like, if I want to upgrade to some super fancy tax stuff, which I do not, because my taxes are pretty basic. And then it's going to start asking me to confirm all of the numbers that I have on this paperwork that my boss sends me, and my health account sends me, and my house sends me. And then I'm just going to be inputting numbers to see if I'm going to get a refund or if I'm going to owe money at the end. So I'm going to click through some more of these screens, and I'll be back with you to sum it up. So the first section is just my personal information, and it always asks these weird questions like if someone else can claim me as their child on their tax form, or if I was considered legally blind as of last year, or if I passed away, or if I want to change the language that my communication is written in. Very strange. Luckily, I get to say no to all of these and move onward. Remember how we talked about income isn't just money coming from your job? And so for my income tax, now they're going to ask me all sorts of questions about, like, did I get money from any interest, like from a savings account? Did I get any money from stocks or any rental income from a property or any money from serving on jury duty? And unfortunately, none of this. Did I sell any stocks, bonds, mutual funds? No, I didn't. Did I own a foreign bank account? No. It's pretty sad, guys. No. None of that. So I just entered my tax refund information from AISD, and it says that I have a refund coming to me of $1,000. But I have not entered my income from my little Teachers Pay Teachers store, which is not a huge source of income, but it is probably going to make this income tax refund go down a little bit. So we'll see what happens. So I've hit a snag, guys. I got to the place where it says that I need to enter contribution to my health savings account. And even though I have this really boring paper that's supposed to tell me everything I need to know, it's not telling me everything. And Cameron recommends that I go to the health savings account website and look up some data. I told him this sounded very daunting. He told me no, it's simple. So that's what I'm going to do right now. But this is the joy of taxes, and I feel like you need to know now that it can turn into a nightmare. And now I just electronically submitted my paperwork. I had to go through this really nitpicky, detailed areas where I had to put in, like, my driver's license number and prove it was me with a lot of identification number stuff going back and forth, just so that the security could be really tight for this kind of transaction. And then I finished up, and look, I'm getting money back, yay. And it will tell me that it thinks I'll get money around the beginning of March. And I can go back in and see my return and check in to see if it's been approved and get an estimate of when that money might show up in my bank account. And I always give extra money in my payroll tax. And so almost always I know I'm going to get a refund. So doing taxes for me is really exciting. Doing taxes if you own your own business, for example, is not as exciting because often you're paying a lot of money, not getting a refund. So something to think about. Hope that was a good life lesson for you. Look how long it took me, by the way. OMG. I did have to recruit Cameron for part of this, but there is no way he would have let me film him for that.